Hi there, sign of Gemini. This is Kim here to do your reading. I hope this ends up being a good reading. I really do. It's a next 48-hour reading. Most of the readings have been heavy, I won't lie, but Libra's wasn't that bad. It wasn't that heavy. So, let's see. Asking your angels, your spirit guides to join us for the sign of Gemini. We get messages. It's for their highest good. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides. Messages, please, for Geminis. We're going to pull a Celtic cross, by the way. Okay. Well, interesting, if we're going to go by the song that I was listening to before Gemini's reading was pole vaulting with Kembe and Hippie Sabotage. I think that's who it is. Pole vaulting, and he says he's pole vaulting over issues, and it's a really funny song. So there may be something here, Gemini, where you are basically pole vaulting right over. All right, messages, Gemini, messages for Gemini. Ooh, I have the Page of Wands, which is a really good card if you're, basically, it's good news. It's the good news card. It's playful, passionate, fun. It can represent the beginning of something kind of new and passionate in your life. The wands are all about the action. If it's the Ace of Wands, which is similar to a Page of Wands, I would think it could be like inspiration for work or romance. Either one. I'm like, well, that threw a wrench in my plans. Is that what they say? I don't know. That doesn't even sound right. Doesn't even sound right. King of Water. What? Okay. Well, really clear too for your outcome. I have clear messages for you. Ooh, wow. Wow. So, like I said, you're pole vaulting over a problem. Your outcome is literally underneath it all, you have the good news card with the Page of Wands, right? And this is a balance between action and receiving. It's right there in that sweet spot in the middle. Your outcome is faith with a lot of spirit animals on there. This is, I think, referring to that story with the tortoise and creation being on its back. I think it's referring to that. But we also have like the heron here, and have the wolf, your angel wings, the third eye, or the higher consciousness, the all-seeing eye. You also have the Nine of Swords in reverse, meaning that this is the solution, like to your sleepless nights. And you know, this card, when it shows up, it's not only a sign to me that, okay, I need to remind these people that they need to have faith, but it's a sign that the solution is really close. As far as me as a reader, I don't always get this. So there could be something where you really just got to have the faith. Okay, you also have, and I know, starting off with the the end, but I mean, you can see here that there's choice is the issue, but everything stems from the past energy with your Three of Cups. And I don't know, this is like, it could be, it has a girl and some fish, can represent like your friends. So usually there's other characters on the Three of Cups card, but this is Dreams of Gaia Tarot, and it is a little bit different. Like what you would normally have in the Magician energy, you have the Child energy, or like a manifestation beginning to, you know, manifest. But you're feeling not hopeful, not magical. You have a lot of experiences here and memories that you're supposed to be pulling on right now to help you get through hard times. These good memories, you should have more and more just kind of like pop up. I'm getting I'm seeing like memories and love is what I'm seeing with this. So this can be just remembering good times, all right, and from all kinds of things. Now here's the 3 again. So you have 3, 3, and then here's the 3 with the 3 choices. That's interesting too. Was it Libra that had the 3 choices? Somebody had, it might have been Pisces. There was a specific, yeah, it might have been Pisces, which this could be a Pisces energy up here as the challenge. But okay, so these need to be read together. There is something with the Knight of Cups in the reverse as a challenge that is not moving forward. In fact, it could feel like it's kind of running in place. This just getting nothing accomplished, but everybody getting tired. Very much so, right? And there's many different reasons why something wouldn't be moving forward. This card sometimes points to a feeling maybe that somebody isn't being as genuine as they're letting on, or not taking them as sincere. I mean, or their actions don't match up with their words. You know what I mean? Just a bunch of things that could lead to you feeling that way. And now there is choice. There is choice, and you see the dagger there. I would see that in like a cord cutting ritual. That's what I would think that is standing for, is some kind of cord cutting. Here's the apple, the knowledge, but it's also the temptation, right? There's the snake. And there's definitely choices. Definitely choices. And there's 3 heads right here, one right here. I don't know if you can see it. Right here and right here. Yeah. So there's an important choice to make. At the heart of the matter, you're just now finding out how to lay down the groundwork. Maybe planting seeds, or somebody, I'm getting that somebody may have made a really good impression on you. Because I can see this person planting seeds. Like, so this is the hope, okay? It lies within the heart. That's where the faith is within the heart. Usually faith isn't something where we're like, oh, let's use the brain to logically figure this stuff out. No, that's, you know, miracles and stuff, like, they don't follow a logic formula. So, yeah, so there's the acorns. You have a lot of green. So you're just now laying down the beginning for something. And like I said, it also feels like somebody has made a good impression on you. You have the King of Water in your goals and destiny, and I love that. Especially since you have the Queen of Earth in the reverse in the environment. This is saying that somebody is, it's the energy of meddling, of somebody that's meddling, somebody that's, that gets way too involved. Their opinions, it seems to stir up trouble more than it does help things at home, right? Or somebody's trying to tell you how things are supposed to be done. If it's not an archetype of a person, then it has to do with kind of like being in a bind with your resources. We'll get clarification on that for sure. But the King of Water being in the goal and destiny is really being kind, caring, compassionate, and being diplomatic with your choices and making them out from a loving place. That's what I'm getting with that. So we'll clarify this child in reverse too, because like I said, that's how you're feeling. All right, and the nine of Wands here in the future energy. Sometimes I see this card as conserving energy. It doesn't mean that you stop doing everything, but it means that you're more picky about the things that you want to put action into. You're picky because you can get close to exhaustion when you have this card, and so it can feel tiring and it can be overwhelming. Sagittarius energy too. So you got to conserve your energy, and it really might be even saying that some people that are having some issues with resources, there's a need to conserve more, use less, conserve more. I know that sounds, you know, but it's true. You have 9-9 here. It might be part of a solution, at least. Now, the body, mind, the Page of Swords, and I love their pages, because it's always, the pages always brings about kind of like this acknowledgement of a balance that's being restored. This is like a balance, maybe in the form of news. Might be very literal, like your body is talking to you. Learn to listen and communicate to your body. Learn to interpret things like pain, hunger, thirst, weakness, tiredness, exhaustion. Listen to the body, especially when you get the card that's like, hey, you need to slow down. Doesn't say quit, but slow down. Some things are just quite frankly not yours to worry about. This card is great for, you know, this also could be about a child, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. It could be hopeful and good communication with somebody like that. You might be observing somebody that's younger or something like that also, or vice versa, like somebody's observing you. I don't know. You may be the pupil. You may be the one learning. I'm not sure how this story goes, but with the 9 of Swords, it's in the reverse, but look at the upright. Your mind's like going, oh, it's all over the place. It is lit up. You really want to find a solution. You're thinking of so many different things. It's kind of like brain overload. And then your fingertips have fire because they just really are wanting to do something. They're on fire because the energy can't go towards anything. There's some kind of truth that is binding you or stopping you from intercepting or interceding in the way that you're wanting to. So, serenity prayer and faith. And the faith card. Interesting. Faith card. Have faith. Have faith. All right. High Priestess, Justice in the reverse. So this could be also an offer that somebody has, the challenge, like somebody has proposed something to you, and either you decide to take something or someone up, or you decide, you know, I don't think that this person's even being genuine with me. And either way, this could be a mother-in-law, Capricorn. It doesn't have to be though, but this is also a Capricorn card with the 3 of Pentacles. So let's see here. You've got all your 3s. You have 3, 3, 3. You have 9, 9. Seriously. You have 11, 11. Makes me feel like there's a divine couple. The message I'm getting is that there's a divine couple that hasn't come together yet. But, and it might be on the divine masculine side, but what I'm getting with that though is that there's something about the choices that you make, and some of you literally haven't even met this energy. But it has the divine coupling will have like a divine purpose, a spiritual connection, so it will feel stronger. That's just something that came across. So tell me about the challenge, about the offer, or what is being proposed. Think about it. Take time to think about it. Oh, there's that divine masculine that was in the it was in the reverse. Now, because that and the High Priestess, or maybe it was Justice in the reverse. Now I think about it. Okay, well, anyway, I'm still getting this. So this, either you're saying no to a marriage or commitment, or you're wanting to rethink whether you still want to have this soul contract or not. it feels like something may have tilted the scales that can't be reconcilable. Or at this point, it would be hard to. So I don't know, but I know thinking about it, and that your choice, you know, is the. I think that you go towards whatever it is that makes you feel secure. This is that energy when I say they can interfere. They can even interfere with your commitments. So it's my affair card. Now, that doesn't have to be, but so, if it's a love reading, it is somebody, either they're meddling or they're the reason why you're wanting to go after some kind of ninth cup and leave. All right, so think about this commitment. Think about this decision. The Hermit, Taurus, and Virgo. Tell me about the Child, the Magician energy in the reverse. Denial. Denial. Somebody may be in denial over a manifestation, or in denial over the truth of lying, cheating, or stealing, or that this involves someone else. Look, another nine of. So listen, nine of wands twice. Somebody's in denial that the wounded soldier cannot continue on. There's too much deception here. I don't know. Is the recommendation. Extinguishing the energy from this, whatever this relationship was. So there's a lot of deceit. Now, there may be a different way to go about what you're wanting to go about, such as like the loving way, whatever that King of Water meant to you. This could be somebody that's trying to compete for your heart space here. And maybe this energy is just waiting for you to pull back on the energy from this person. Okay. And it also, it could be my card where somebody's in denial that the spark, the thrill is gone, as B.B. King would say. The thrill is gone. The thrill is gone. The thrill is gone away. All right, the Queen of Earth. Whoa. Oh, Queen of Earth did it for this situation. For this situation, you have the 10 of Swords. That's complete ending. There was a betrayal. You're completely reinventing your commitments and relationships after this betrayal, active betrayal. There is a new, more stable, more secure opportunity here with financial stability and a win-win. You just have to have faith. And it's number 24. It's like one of their extra, you know, they just have a lot more cards for their major arcana, but it's still very much so a major arcana. So give us more information about what you are wanting Gemini to conserve their energy for this new thing right here. For something to balance out with this new thing. The Queen of Swords is saying, hey, look, there's this King of Cups, and they're trying to offer you something, but it's in your goal or destiny. Maybe you wouldn't even meet this person if you don't cut out what is not good for you at the moment. And so, Queen of Swords, no, we gotta cut you out. If you hurt me too much, or there's just something that thrill is gone, or you cheated too much betrayal, then this energy would cut it out. Very decisive. And then this energy comes in. Two kings of water. And a Queen of Swords. It's that decisive. It feels like a very, like I'm using my logic on this one. The scales being off balance. This person's hurt me like this many times. And the scales being like, yeah, no love could pull something back together. I mean, maybe it could, but in this specific reading, could have Scorpio energy coming towards you. Yeah, what is to come is a relationship that has giving and receiving. And there's something about gifts too. There's something about gifts that it would be unusual or just something different than what you were used to with this person. Maybe this person was a good friend at first. You know what I mean? Like with that Three of Cups. But this is making everything balanced and reciprocal. Reciprocity comes and success comes. And that, if that's, you know, your questions, yes, they do. There's something you have to draw your boundaries on and say, no more of this, right? All right, so the Page of Swords, really watch with your communication. Watch how you communicate, watch your words, watch how your body is communicating with you, especially how it feels when you're around a certain person, a certain energy. You could have some kind of reaction, and yeah, might be the difference in energy. It can be very uncomfortable. And you can lower your energy, but I wouldn't do that if I were you. So the Nine of Swords and Faith and the King of Swords. This is adversity. I don't know if it's dealing with a Scorpio or an Aquarius. At first, I was like, okay, well, this is a good couple together. They're both very smart people. This one isn't using the mind correctly. Providing more adversity for you in life than benefit. More harm than good. Give love to yourself. It will reward you better or more. You'll get more reward for it. Lighten your load. Stop carrying everything. There's another Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. You know, I'll be interested to see what goddess has a message for you, because I don't think we can really get too many more. This is reminding me of like Athene or Athena. Modern Goddess Oracle. Give me something. Also, a lawyer, an expert for laying down the groundwork, how to do something, how to specifically, a how-to person. Freya. Wow. Freya brings in blessings. The cat is also. There's Pele. Oh. Wonder if this had to do with somebody's sister. Because Pele here in the past, that has to do with a sister energy. Let me get my book. Where's my book? Oh no. Okay. So I'll just say right. Right. Freya is the first one. Pele is right here. And it seems like Pele it's specifically coming out on top of the Hierophant in reverse. That's interesting. Okay, so Freya. Cats, love, heart, runes, swords. Oh, yes, the swords here with that Freya brings is a blessing. It says, I am open to receiving the blessings of everyday life. She holds dominion over love, passion, beauty, and fertility, free with their love, and is known to be a goddess that you put on your list when you're about to celebrate. Help you celebrate what you have to. Yeah, okay, awesome. Cast a spell. All magic is connected to Freya. Oh, you know what? What did I say in the beginning? A cord cutting. Cord cutting. That might be something. And I said that in the beginning. I think that might be one of your messages then. IX shell. IX shell. IX. All right, follow the changes and cycles of the moon in your magic. Paint, draw, and wear rainbows. Keyword, cycles. The symbol is the rabbit, the rainbow, the moon, the jaguar. It says, I trust the divine timing of my life. She weaves the universe into being and leads its graceful dance. Her name means Lady Rainbow. She is connected to the magic of water, childbirth, medicine, and weaving. And her appearance changes. So like as the full moon comes, then her belly becomes like a, you know what I mean, like a pregnant lady or something. So that's interesting. Let's see, what else? XO. I'm just going to call her XO. XO, I love the hair. This one right here means the word is beauty. So you got two references now here, Gemini, that's remarking on how your beauty, on your beauty. Keyword, beauty, symbols, feathers, needle, thread. I see my real beauty and that of those around me also. A rare goddess in a region who holds sex as an act of pleasure and not just procreation, connected to weaving, embroidery, or household arts, known to enjoy the finer things in life. Tell yourself you're beautiful. Okay. Pele. Unpredictability. Oh. And like I said, it has something to do with this commitment and the change of with the Hierophant. Unpredictability. Pele. Storm clouds with lightning. The lay. The hula dance. It says, I embrace the capricious nature of life. Pele is the Hawaiian goddess of fire, volcanoes, violence, lightning, and wind. Oh, okay, well, it says one of Hawaii's most revered deities, responsible for the active volcanoes. Oh, goodness. Yeah, it's telling you to release. Take some hula lessons. Says there's nothing wrong with having a good routine. Take a debut class or have a fiery conversation on a subject that you are passionate about. Alright, that's what I've got for you. City, love, and light. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.